So then we go to, green, lime, liberty or death. That is a stretch, but I really, really wanted that phrase. So maybe death is kind of parkour-y for a title. But anyway, this was the first course I made for the parkour, and this was also at the demotivated segment of building where I was like, I think this is right before you joined, Adam.
Yeah.
Is that right? And I was just sort of like...
Yeah, that's right. You were in quite a state about the map. It was, yeah.
It's in disarray. It was not getting built. There was like a good 3-4 months where
you had
nothing was happening, it felt like.
Well, yeah, you had a lot of things in the fire. There were quite a few different levels that were in progress.
I had this as sandstone because the real Statue of Liberty is sandstone. By the way, I got this from there's a website called Tinkercad, which is great for people who can't build because you can. It's a 3D sculpture. So I just got like somebody made a CG Statue of Liberty, and you can hit the download schematic for Minecraft and put it into MC Edit, and then it will create it. So it wasn't quite like this. We had to make the base different, but that's pretty much what it was up there. That's why it's all one block. And then Adam once again put his touches and made this really cool silhouette because it was just a green block before. What it was. But you changed it from sandstone because the real Statue of Liberty is sandstone, and it's not.
Yeah, the sandstone. It kind of looked weird.
I looked at kind of like, I've never been to the Statue of Liberty, but I looked at pictures from the inside, and it's nothing like this. You don't actually go up with bouncy slime blocks.
It has got a slime block piston.
Oh, it does now?
The real one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diversity 3 has stretched into real life. How proud are you of this part, Adam? Anybody who struggled on this here, this is Adam's fault. He decided to make it like this. The slime block.
I like
one
it though,
hard
when people eventually understand it, they're like, oh. I like it.
And then you go up to this. We should have put something in this room.
Yeah, probably.
This was the one where we're like, just get it over with.
Yeah, diversity 4 will do something in this room.
Quiet you.
What took you so long?
Wow.
I've been up here for ages.
Can't even punch you. And we got Mackenstein, who says, come on, you could do it. Just use your Spidey powers. Which is a reference to, I think, the first video he did that made him pretty popular. He had a Spider-Man in Minecraft video. He had like a custom skin and created this mechanic where you could spin on, or you could swing on webs. I think it was fishing rods or something. I don't know what it was. He's got webs in his hands. See that? This Spider-Man kind of. All right, good. This was where the point I was saying, it's not really so much about making the jumps as to just figure out how to get to that place, and however you do, then you do. And of course you get checkpoints when you come up here. I'm such a good parkour master. Liberty or death, course complete. Why do I have all these?
Wait, that makes sense. Liberty, because it's Lady Liberty.
Have you played this map before? Oh, look at this. Doesn't follow at all. Room with a view. There's nothing about it. Nothing about this parkour.
This one.
Your favorite one.
This one.
Favorite
That's not
one.
my favorite one. It's not my favorite one. They're all my favorite.
This is all your build, Adrian.
But this one is all my build.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that so proudly, should I? Really? When you're in it, it doesn't look too bad.
I like it.
It's good. I think originally and when I'm talking originally, like 2015, originally the parkour branch was going to be a city. I was going to do like a Mirror's Edge or Assassin's Creed City. And then by the time we started doing this in 2017, I wanted to do separate themed courses, and I wanted to keep the city though. Now I do have a problem with your build here, Adrian. Okay. I believe I fixed most of it, but let's see if we can find something. Stuff like this. What's going on here? What is going? Come here. come here for a second. Why do we have different blocks? We got the pillar covering the view. Like, I would not want that apartment. He's not even here to hear me complain about this.
I don't take complaints.
I had to call Adrian to say to him, come on a call with me because I have no idea where to go. So anybody who's confused where to go, I was confused where to go, and then you took me through the whole thing. Well, I don't know why they have a water bucket on the roof. Do they even have those anymore? Is that a thing?
Well, yeah, they do. They do here.
Then you follow this blue trail, which I don't really like because it really takes it out of the element, but it's kind of mirrors edgy.
Yeah, if you leave clues like that, it's just a bit. It's too obvious, isn't it?
Wow, fire!
Colored clues to tell you where to go.
It's pretty obvious because before we had carpet in this hallway. This had a completely different purpose when we first started it. I couldn't get the elevator to work properly because there he is, Swinksy from the Discord server. Shout out! Basically, I had to close this down because it was too easy when people were going up this way. And I always wanted people to take the fire escape, but it was sort of like a bonus for the people who weren't as good. They could just take a longer time, but it was quicker to go up the stairs. Stop burning down my house. This is actually true. Elevator closed due to lack of building skills because I had a working elevator in here. In multiplayer, it was a nightmare. It did not work, but it went up really fast. You went up fast and then you went through. Why is this brick back here and nothing else in the building is brick, Adrian?
I think it's a special surprise.
Yes,
it's an Easter egg. That's what it is.
There's the blue.
It's a gift to the player.
And it's a little hole there so you can climb through. And then you come up over here. And there's actually two pathways. You can go over here if you wanted. And you jump up here. Although if you fell down there, I think you're in trouble. And you can jump to this ladder that I think I might have added, but maybe it was there from Adrian. I can't remember. But most people take...
No, that's yours. That's yours. Pretty much anything that makes the map playable, I think, is yours. And the rest of it is just kludged together.
Then you've got... Is this working? This is... Oh, there they go. Dragnos, what are you doing? Pull up, pull up! And then me, I thought you were flying this thing. At the time, I think I was saying, Adrian, what do you think? Who do you want to add? Because I want to put like little map makers in. These are the guys that you picked.
Yeah. Hugely influential on all sorts of stuff to do with Education Edition.
Adam Clark, Wizard Keen, did also the Stampy series, Wonder Quest. And then Dragnaz is the guy who I kind of learned, watching his tutorials, learned a lot of commands when I did Diversity 1. And then you climb on this. There's a few ways. Originally, you wanted to have it so that if you fell down here, you had to kind of jump back and forth, I think you said. You had to jump to this one.
That's right.
Then you had to jump to this one and fall down and then hate yourself.
Yes. I was big on making the player not have a fun time.
And apparently, real buildings have water on them. Is this true, Adrian? I don't know anything about that.
This is a real building. It has water. Yes.
It's true. This is the proof right here. Absolute proof.
Right here. You heard it first.
Then you go up here, follow the... See, as you can see, there's a blue pathway. Blue. These subtle hints. That's called game design. A blue pathway. Blue pathway. I even put a blue pathway right here. Look. Nobody should ever complain. They don't know where to go in this. You just follow the blue.
The weirdest thing, the hardest thing in this level was having the player go down to come back up. This whole corner building that we were complaining about earlier on, that was the worst. Because otherwise you start at the top and you stay at the top. So we sort of had to pull the player back into the middle of the map.
I blame you.
Give them some sort of variety. And it was all me. My fault.
Confession time. Okay, I'm not sure if you know this, Adrian, but if you teleport to me,
what have you done?
Teleport to
what
me.
Have you done?
You were gonna be in here.
Oh, the DJ set.
Yeah. Did I show you that? You were gonna be here. You were gonna be here, and then I think I took you out because I had. I was going to put just
Here I am.
you at the end. That's what it was. Giving the wool.
Available for photo shoots.
There you go.
$5 a pop.
And that's pretty much the room with a view that ruins the parkour jumping puns. But once upon a time, again, ruins the parkour parkour jumping puns. We have Spriggans.
Oh, I like this one.
Do you know what Spriggans is?
Great. Spriggans?
Yeah.
Is that the thing with chips and bacon and cheese?
No, incorrect.
No, I want the
Spriggans
chips
is
and
the
bacon and
last
cheese.
name of Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk from the fairy tale. That's his actual name, Jack Spriggans. Didn't know that, did you?
Mhm.
Adam added the backdrops because when I did it, it was just green. This is actually my build. I built this house.
You did.
It's not even a
It's
square.
amazing.
That's a green tutorial. Don't make your houses square. No
Exactly.
houses in real life are square. Never do square. The houses that were in before 1.14 are terrible. Stop burning my houses. So the whole point of this is to make this place look so poor that they don't have anything. So none of the crops are growing. They have very patchy. They have sand everywhere. They have no grass. The neighbor has bad field, but he's actually growing grass a little bit. See? But yeah, the Spriggans, they can't grow anything. That's why they had to trade for magic beans. I said to Adrian, I need a beanstalk, and this is what you made.
Yep. This is the beanstalk. It has little tiny leaves poking out of it. Did I put flowers on, or is that your?
Yeah, not me. It ain't me. I did no work here. This is all yours. That's the way I like it. I like to do no work and have you guys do everything.
That one's peak creativity for me. I don't think I've ever done anything quite so pretty.
Again, I broke the wool rule. I was going to use cobwebs here, and I can't remember why. I think that many cobwebs completely messes with your eyes. I think that's why I took it out. It was really harsh on the eyes. So you come up here, and there's a little surprise to people who have played the old diversity maps. We have Diversity 1, and people are like, that castle is garbage. I'm like, yeah, well, that's from Diversity 1, man. And all their signs say something kind of like a nod to I'm getting so much lag, I don't know why. Kind of like a nod to Diversity 1. So yeah, in Diversity 1 you first come out here and you see Jigarbov, but I took him out because he's in the boss branch as an actual map maker. So Faum says, where did Jig go? That's the joke. Last time we had strangers coming to land, they stole our power. This guy said 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Now he says, Mr. Brown, Miss Brown can moo, can you? I think that's Vladimir, an old map maker. Who am I kidding? I don't even know. What's that?
He's not that old.
He sounds old. He's got a great voice. Here's my favorite one. I don't know if they've even seen this. This is a joke about making map makers do all the commands. Yeah, so I'll tell them we're changing the commands so it'll run better. Ha ha! Great prank. We should change all the blocks for no reason too. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for taking all the damage values out. These are the developers from Minecraft. The Ogscast, who I don't remember what they were saying before. They didn't see they were in Diversity 1 as cameos, and when they played it, they didn't see where their heads were because they picked the other ending.
They saw it in Diversity 3 though, right? I think.
Yeah, they saw it in Diversity 3. Forest is gone. Beware the green wall of hopeless impasse. Many have gazed upon the barrier. Few have kept their sanity. Jokes for the other one. Seth Bling, that's Bigry, who made the dropper. You guys can read these. This is Stacy. And in the first map, it was Cupquake. I changed her head because they played together. And the joke is that she was gardening, and then she transformed into Stacy somehow. And then there's one with Captain Sparkles, who his head was missing, and he had a sign that said, "Where's my head?" in Diversity 1, and now it says, "Oh, I finally got my head back, but I think I put it on wrong." This is, I honestly can't remember who this is. I don't know. You know, I think I can see Gary 520. Gary 520. He made one of the older maps, like maybe Assassin's Creep or something like that. This is NOOBCREW, who made Skyblock, which had a kind of a joke originally. He was on the edge because he was like on the edge of Skyblock, and then he's been standing here so long, he thinks he's gonna jump off. Anyway,
wait. This is the fella who made the whole Skyblock thing.
This is the guy who created Skyblock, who gets no credit for his name, but he is the guy who created Skyblock.
We should worship at the altar of
here. One for you.
Gold.
One for you.
Thank you.
One for Adam. And we are now part of the NOOBCREW.
Oh yeah.
Put your head up. Put your head on.
I don't know how.
We have some Minecrackers, which the joke was in Diversity 1, he chopped the head of the king off, so he's decapitated king. That's BTC, who no longer plays Minecraft. I think he actually hates it. Anderzel, don't quote me on that. Maybe he doesn't care. Plays Overwatch now. Team Canada, who I should have put signs for. Badge, Milby, I think. Oh, this one's not loaded. Who is that? MC Gamer, who doesn't play Minecraft either. Good. Generic B.
Q.
What?
Adam. I'll think. Oh.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Another friend of mine who no longer does YouTube. Yeah, 3 years ago, quit. A while ago. Enough stuffs. This is VII. Did a quick head swap. Still too short to see anything. I think he changed his. Where's that Salazar? We'll never know. I think that was Salazar. Oh my gosh. I just killed him. Felonius, who is the harshest map reviewer I've ever met or talked to in existence. He hated my maps. Lady of the Light, an old subscriber of mine who I don't think watches my videos anymore. Please come back. And you get over here. We're on Once Upon a Time. Yeah.
I think it's also worth mentioning the poor souls who had to reach the very top of the beanstalk thinking that was the end.
Yeah, that's right. But at least you get an advancement up there. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one is my favorite, fill in the blanks. This is totally different.
Yeah, it's so unique.
There we go. So this is randomized. Press this. And in case you're wondering how it's randomized, it's pretty complicated. But basically what happens is when you press the button, it lays out, what's 26 plus 10? 36 area effect clouds. And then it summons another 36 one at a time. Say one's called area effect cloud A, it'll go at a random spot and it'll kill the original one, and then it'll put B down on somewhere else and it'll kill the original one. So all the original 36 get killed, and the A to Z and 0 to 9, they get placed on one at a time, and that's how I randomize them. That's the easiest way I can explain it to you guys. There's a timer when you are in range if you're not on a proper block. So it changes the blocks to those colors. I think I got this idea from this old map called Sunburn. What are you doing?
Wasn't this a creative challenge where you had to build the word using the blocks?
Yes, it is. Okay. What this is doing is it is doing a... what do you call it? Checking for these blocks, test for blocks, back there. And there you go. Then you go up here. And then we completed fill in the blank, and now we're at the ending. Oh, and you two guys are here.
We're rocking through this parkour. We're doing a really fantastic job.
We just jumped through it. This is where I thought maybe we should have done voice acting.
This cutscene is really long.
It is really long. I just thought, yeah, Adam refuses to do his lines, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but
and I'd teleport them looking to it. But what?
Super accurate.
Yeah.
Well, you work so hard on this branch. Maybe you should have the honors. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh.
Did you just break something? Oh my gosh.
Oops.
So
hold on, we can do it for real.
This is kind of interesting. What's happening here? Let's see if I can get it. This is based on a timer, and there is a wool riding. It's actually an item riding on top of the head of a armor stand. And apparently, if you used fishing rods, you could like break the map because you could grab the armor stand. And then it repeats because they're just basically... Do you guys remember that Bugs Bunny and Tweety show? Did you ever watch that? They had these...
Is that the one where the bird oppresses the cat?
No, okay, quiet you.
Violates its rights?
They had various characters. There was these two characters that were... I don't think they were chipmunks because they lived in the ground. Yeah, very good. If you're carrying the wool at any time when that shoots up, then you beat the level.
Yeah, we were passing it back.
There were these two. I think they were gophers, and they were always like, "After you, no, after you, no, after you."
After you? Oh no, you first. I couldn't think of it.
Anyway, that was kind of like you guys were like a nod to them, like. No, you take it. No, you take it. You worked so hard on this. No, you take it. And meanwhile, the player's just getting very frustrated. Just give it to me. Which is the exact reaction I was hoping for. So that is the parkour branch.
Yay.
Anything to add? Anything we missed?
Speedrunners. What do the speedrunners think when they have to sit through that whole script?
They hate it. They hate it. Any way they can find a way to cheat the map, they will. Anyway, we will see you next time, guys, on Diversity 3 Developer Commentary, where we go into Escape Branch, and I'm going to have Cold Fusion back with me. I think it's Escape next. And then I will be joined by Adam and Adrian again down the line when we go to the Dropper. So that's a few episodes out, but I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, please! Any last words, fellas?
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay.
Rate 5 stars.
Rate 5 stars. Enjoy your Minecrafting and have a great day. Well, hello there, mother. What? Get it all out.
What?
So get it all out so I can do my intro. You good?
La 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 la. All right.
There we go.
Good. Well, hello there, Minecrafters.
Should we count
Thanks for
down or
coming.
something?
Bye. Stop interrupting me.